What's going on, boys? So we have a back and bicep day today. I am going to be going through my back and bicep routine on my bodybuilding prep. We are 5 months out. If you guys haven't seen the last episode, I explained everything, where I've been, and just everything that I've just been up to. I have officially started bodybuilding prep. That's what my main focus is on, and let's hope to get that first place. So we're carved up. We ate our 3 meals today. We have our last meal after our cardio. It is about 12:45 p.m. It's crazy. I get it. And let me see. Okay, cool. I was just making sure the mic was on because sometimes I be yapping and then the fucking video is just muted. But yeah, no, I got off of a 9-hour, pretty much 8-hour shift. I get like an hour lunch, but a miserable day of work like every day. And then I come here. So I deal with just customers and I have to just throw on a game face until I get here. I'm just exhausted, but this is why we got pre-workout. Pre-workout's the best thing. Even if I go to the ER and this is bad for you, in the end, this is what gets me through my happiness, and I feel at peace with life. So, Psychopharma, really damn good. All right, so I like to start off, I don't do free weight pull-ups. I just feel like I want to hit more of my lat instead of just, trying to get the free weight pull-ups in, which I can do. But when I first start off and I want to warm up, I like assisted just because I can feel the squeeze, and I feel like I get a lot of good lat development doing it this rather than doing free weight, if that makes any sense. But we're going to start this off 2 sets of 10. Nothing too crazy just because we get into our heavy movements our next set. But we are going to start off with assisted pull-ups. We don't want to go too light though, so we can actually get a full workout in. Oh yeah, that felt really good. It's a good way to start a warm-up. I don't know, free weight, it's good, and sorry you guys can't see me. There's only so far I can push you guys back, but yeah, no. Assisted pull-ups, very underrated. I know Genetic Anomaly, Sven, whatever you want to call him, if you guys know him, absolutely mass monster. He recommends this just because I feel like as a bodybuilder, you want to be more machine focused instead of doing just free weight, just so you can focus on getting the perfect form, because the machines are intended to have you at the form you want to be at. Now, you can't adjust the seat and all that, but it's intended to hit the muscle group instead of doing free weight where you could kind of hit it or could have kind of not, you know what I mean? But next we have bicep curls. We have 4 sets of 8 to 10, and they're heavy bicep curls, so there's gonna be a little bit of a swing to them, a little bit of an ego lift, but that's just our warm up on our biceps, and then we go to a row, 3 sets or 4 sets of 8. All right, so we just got done with our warm up. Now we're going straight into heavy bicep curls. I usually don't warm up. I jump straight to a weight that I'm comfortable with. Today is 40s, yesterday or last week's was like 35s, but we're feeling good. Fuck. Dude, I recorded 1 set of this beforehand and I did it easily, but my body deteriorates so easily, and I had my meal an hour before I started working out. That's no bullshit excuses. The 40s are always gonna be a struggle. I usually stick around 30 to 25 range to focus on my form, but to decently control my form, 40s is what's staying put right now. All right, it is time to do our rows. We usually do 2 plates on each side, but you know, somewhere I put weight on it, and I feel like that is, I think it's 25, that's 50. So it's 5 pounds more than what I usually do. But we are going to, you know what, fuck the straps. That's too much of a hassle to even get in the bag. Maybe one of them days I gotta say fuck it, bro. All right. The one thing I don't like about, you know, standard equipment is I wish they like made some type of grips a certain way so you don't have to use straps, because like this, it's slidey, if that makes any sense, or it's just the rubber. But that's just how every machine's made, or hammer strength, I guess. But all right, let's do this. Oh yeah, I can feel that shit. Yeah. So I like to start off with my back days. I like to first off do the warm up. The 1 set of pull-ups, I'll do, you know, a little warm up on the biceps, just so whenever I get done with my second pull-ups, I transition to my bicep curls, and then I'm already warmed up. I usually do like 25, 30, do like 3 or 4 reps, just so I don't pre-exhaust my body and just absolutely deteriorate it to where I'm doing like 10 pounds, because we don't want that. We want maximum growth at the end of the day. And then I just go straight, since my back's already pretty much warmed up from the bicep and the back, I fucking put full weight on this bitch and I haul ass. The one thing I love about going to the gym at night is I'm isolated from everybody, and that sounds a little emo, but I just am in my own personal bubble, and I feel like a lot of night lifters can relate, because I've done the morning, I've done the afternoon. It just doesn't hit the same at night, because it's like you get to go at your own pace, no one's fucking hogging up the machine, and it's mainly commercial gyms that have that issue, which I'm working at a commercial gym, but it's just, you're so at peace with just everything, just all talking, everything. Anyone is just nowhere to be found near you. So that made no sense of what I just said, but all I'm trying to get at is you have your own personal bubble. But we're gonna be doing 2 sets of 10 on this, and then we're gonna go into a hammer curl. We did 4 sets of 8 to 10 on the bicep curls, heavy, 3 sets of 8 on the rows, heavy, and then now we're doing 2 sets of 10 on a lat pull down, and then we'll superset that with hammer curls. And I've already done 1 set of hammer curls. I had to jump down to 20 pounds because I've already deteriorated my fucking muscles, and it's getting to a point where I'm starting to do lightweight, but I'm more control focusing my movements and controlling the eccentric and the squeeze. All right. Fuck. Dude, the squeeze. I'm not gonna lie, this off season, I've had terrible lat development because I haven't worked out my lats correctly for the longest time. Same thing with my biceps. I mean, to an extent, I did biceps correctly, but with lat pull downs, I've always had a struggle with it. But now, I found the recipe. I found the Gordon Ramsay kid cuisine, you know, Lunchables recipe, you know, nowhere to be found, one-on-one exotic. And I feel like after working out for so long, you learn from your mistakes, and you're not perfect. You're gonna have to grow on your weaknesses, and no one's gonna have a 10 out of 10 physique unless you're on gear. But even at that, you're taking a risk to look semi-good, because it's always 50-50, you get gyno. And the thing about me is, and it kind of motivated me from Shizzy, because there was a video at the Arnold. If you guys haven't watched that video, go check it out. It was in the 2024 Arnold video. He said I had a good frame, and a lot of people are gonna hit you with a lot of bullshit in life, and you just have to ignore that and focus on your physique. Your physique is your own masterpiece of creativity, and no one else can copy that. It's like, you could have the same resemblance and same like style, but you'll have a different physique at the end of the day. So I took that piece of advice, not of what I just said, but before that, and I came into the mindset like, I have my weaknesses. Abs are just genetics, calves are genetics. You could still try to make them better at the end of the day, but in the end, genetics plays a big factor of how you look, and some people might not have the best hand of it, and some people might. So just take advantage of what you got and make the best of it. That's the best thing that I got taking care of me. That made zero sense. I don't think before I speak, and that is a dumbass analogy of what I just said. I'm just speaking bullshit because it's so late, but you get my point, I hope. So we're gonna go hit some fucking anabolic hammer curls. So if the music is bothering you guys, I'm very sorry. This is supposed to be like a Bob Ross, you know, some like painting, nostalgia, ASMR type of video, Sam Sulek style. But in the end, you know, we can't help a commercial gym music. But we're not gonna do alternating bicep hammer curls. We're gonna do just double. I feel like it's just much easier to get through the workout because I just have so many, but we're gonna do this for 4 sets of 10 to 12. Focusing on the squeeze. Shit. All right, so we have just got done with our hammer curls and wide grip lat pull downs, and now we have one hand lat pull downs. My biggest weakness is my lats because I trained it incorrect for the longest time, so that's what we're more really focusing on. And then we're gonna do 2 sets of failure on preacher curl, then V-bar, cable row to end it off, and then before that we're gonna do a straight arm pull down, 3 sets of 10. But we've already 1 set through this, and we're doing 55 pounds, nothing too crazy, but it starts to struggle towards the last 2 reps on these because they're singular. Alright, this is the one workout I don't like in this program, and I do love, like, whatever you call it, preacher curls. Shit. I don't know the right name to fucking put it for, but my brain is just literally, it's going through different brain signals to just mumbling on bullshit and just absolutely being tired and caffeine crashing. So there's a lot of things that I'm going through right now. And the mic's on. Good. But this is the one workout I hate because it's at the end of the workout, 2 sets of failure, and it's just brutal. But we're not no bitch. I can't even reach it because I'm short. Mini Pekka. That's the life that we live. We only run on 4 elixir. Whoo. All right. All right, so now we got straight arm pull downs, 3 sets of 10. This whole workout, you guys seen my fucking swag boxer, they're Twinkies. And we don't judge. We're gonna do 130 pounds. Let's do this. Come on. Hoy. All right, it's time for the V-bar rows, the last and final workout before we hit a beautiful cardio session. We love it. Oh. Let's do this shit. I was supposed to do abs today, but we don't talk about doing abs. One day won't hurt, might, but it's already late. It's about to hit 3 a.m. I do a lot of yapping at the gym. That's one thing. And another reason why I don't like working out during the day and morning, because the more people, the more talking. But in the end, night's just better overall. Damn. Oh, wait. My body's done for. Whew. All right, let's go see how gnarly this damn pump is. All right, we're gonna do our posing right here. I feel like this sliding looks pretty sick, but let's connect you to the chain. All right, it's time to take this baby off. Oh, yeah. Sorry about the Twinkie boxers, but holy. That is all we got. My body's, I don't have enough sodium to do this bullshit. So this is gonna conclude the video. I'm gonna go, if I could do some cardio and not be a bitch, but this is what we got packed on right now. Day 2, back and by. Next we have legs. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're new, and hope you guys enjoyed.